Being with us today at our 2 o'clock Board of Election meeting. First meeting since early voting ended and the day prior to Election Day. So exciting times, lots of great turnout for early voting. It's really exciting, and I'm sure Director Duncan will update us when we get to office updates, so to give us exact numbers. But to you folks that are here today joining us and anyone online, thank you, and thank you for your support for what we do. It's a critical time, so thank you for that. If I could have a motion, please, to approve the agenda. All right, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, I also have the minutes as they were circulated to each of you. Are there any amendments, changes, or corrections to the minutes as presented? All right, if I could have a motion to approve the minutes as submitted.
I so move.
All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And I'll pass these down for each of your signatures. Director Duncan.
Thank you. All right, so early voting did end on Saturday, and as Chair Weinert alluded to, we actually, for a midterm primary, had record turnout. So we even exceeded the presidential primary for 2024 by more than 4,600 votes. So we had really high turnout for this election, which was fantastic. We even rivaled 2020, which was that is the record primary. So we did great. The Buncombe County should be proud. There were also no major issues during the voting period. I actually feel like this was the most well-run early voting period that we've had so far. So our improvements are translating to good customer experience. I also wanted to make sure that I took some time to highlight and also thank staff for the hours that they put in during early voting. We start at 7:30 in the morning and we don't quit till 9:30 at night for that whole period. And we worked all weekend, closing early voting, turning over the machines for Election Day, and starting to check out the chief judges. So I just want to make sure that the board knows that the staff is working really diligently to make sure that we're ready for tomorrow.
Thank you.
And this evening will be a little bit later too. Tomorrow is Election Day, so I wanted to go through the standard Election Day reminders. So Election Day is tomorrow, Tuesday, March 3rd. Polls open at 6:30 and close at 7:30. We have the 80 polling locations all across the county. We've got 450 poll workers this time. Voters in line at 7:30 will be able to cast a ballot. So make sure that you're in line by 7:30 and you have to go to your assigned voting location. If you don't know where that is, you can call us or you can go to the voter information tool on our website, which has all sorts of information, registration status. You can also get your sample ballots there. So please do that. There are 8 of the 80 polling locations that are different, mostly due to issues stemming from Helene. Voters who have changes got a notification card in the mail. And of course, you can look up that information online and call us as well. All voters need to show an acceptable photo ID, that's including absentee voting. Most of the time that's a driver's license or passport or something like that, but there are other acceptable IDs. And there's only a few hours left, but you could still get a photo ID from our office if you needed one to. No? Maybe not. There's a list of all that on our website. Also, a reminder, there is no same day registration on Election Day. So if you are not registered yet, you can still fill out a registration form and we can get that processed for you for next time. Unaffiliated voters can vote in primaries. You will just need to choose a party ballot when you are at check-in at the voting location. Again, your sample ballots can be found online. They help a lot in researching candidates and also can help voting go quicker. You're very welcome to bring those to the polls with you. And if you are unable to go into the polling location due to age or disability, you can use curbside voting. So that's a dedicated spot at all of the voting locations where a poll worker will come and help you at your vehicle. All the sites also have machines that can assist people with sight or hearing challenges. So they have large print and contrast and braille and audio adaptations too. So if anyone needs that, that is available. And poll workers have access to language assistance too, if that's needed. So those are my reminders for Election Day. And I'm pretty excited about it. Usually for primaries, about the same number of voters that came out for early voting show up on Election Day. So I think we'll see another 30,000 voters. We will see. Currently, we're doing Chief Judge checkout right now. This meeting, of course, is at the absentee meeting. And then at 5:30, we'll have another absentee meeting, and that one has some little extra duties in it. That's where we generate the certified absentee list, and that will go out to the polling locations as well. So we'll do that this evening. And during that time, sites will be setting up too. So we've got a call center going that will help those people, all the poll workers, set up the locations tonight too. Are there any questions about our preparations for Election Day?
Well, I am just hoping that we have clear skies tomorrow morning.
We don't want dreary. Is that
No,
what-
no, there is a lunar eclipse tomorrow morning. And totality begins at 6:05 a.m. and ends at 7:02 a.m. And between 6:25 a.m. and 6:30 a.m., if you are able to see the horizons, you can see the moon in full eclipse while the sun rises.
Cool.
And that happens very, very rarely. So hoping for good clear skies for voters and for Mother Nature's astronomical phenomenon.
We will definitely be up at that time.
Well, we will be up, so we may as well look at the sky.
Please join us.
Yeah, yeah, that's, you need one of those to get one of those eclipses. So unfortunately, the forecast is for cloudiness, but
So this isn't on the agenda, and I'm glad to put it on another agenda so we can get on with the business of election. But I did want to bring up the memo that we received from the State Board of Elections around the voter registration forms. I want to make sure that's on our agenda to talk about when we have time. There's a couple of questions that I have, and I'm afraid I'll just forget them if we don't bring it up now as far as getting it on the agenda. One is, what will Buncombe County's role be in printing them here? I understand from that memo that we can decide as a county whether we're going to print those for election drives. And the second one is, can we find out what the complaint was from Buncombe County that went to the State Board of Elections around some problem with an election drive?
Thank you, Sally. So I don't think we have a memo yet, but we did get an email from the state board that I forwarded to all of you, kind of informing us that they would no longer be providing the registration drive forms. So
Because
think
of
most-
costs, they said.
Most people probably don't know, but internally, there are different types of voter registration forms. They have little numbers on them that say whether they were picked up at a partner agency or they came from our office or they were printed off online. One of those is called an N-17, which is the voter registration drive form. And that's the form that the state is going to no longer provide. The email didn't have a ton of details. They did say, though, that they were going to work on rules. So the NCAC is where the rules for these things officially come out of. So I think that we'll be hearing more on it, and I'm happy to ask these questions.
Thank you.
Is that good, Sally? Does that help?
Yeah, sure. Just make sure it's on a future agenda.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Craig. Great. If nothing further from the board, I believe the floor is now to be turned over to Aaron.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. First, I want to update the board on a couple numbers for absentee. First, pending cures, which I've talked about, we're down to only one of those right now. So that's a great number. We're only waiting for one cure back. We also have 8 ballots that we've reissued that were spoiled and then reissued that we have not gotten a new ballot back from those voters. Today, we're going to have 8 pending ballots. So those are the ones that we look at this board meeting. One team can go ahead and pre-approve them, and then we'll move it to the next board meeting today at 5:30 for the full approval. For a couple of numbers for our overall ballots that we're recommending for approval today, we have 275 civilian ballots, 26 overseas, 2 military, meaning 303 total for this meeting. And that was as of 11:30 this morning. That was our cutoff for this meeting. And at 5:30, we'll have any remaining ballots that we received by 5 p.m. And if we approve all those ballots today, that will put us at 767 approved ballots total for this election. All right, do we have any questions before I start passing out? All right, so we are doing things a little bit different. Yes, sir.
I didn't want you to pass out.
I'll try not to.
Okay. I just,
So we're doing things a little bit differently today with how many ballots we have and that we have a future meeting. You all have assistants today. These are our MAT members who you've approved for MAT. And so we'll be pairing different party members with different party board members. So I'll read y'all's names. Y'all can go ahead and come up, take a seat next to your board member. We're going to have with Glenda, the chair, Mary Lou.
Hi, Mary
With
Lou.
Mary Ann, we have Christiana. Mary Ann's right here on the end. With Courtney, we have Greg right here. With Jake, we have Terry.
Hey, Greg.
And with Sally, we have Ron. Right here.
I guess you'll have to come over here, I think, so Sally has, and I'll move my. I just want to move all my
Yes.
No worries, okay.
And just a bit how this process is different. The assistants are just going to have that report that you guys are used to seeing, and they're going to be keeping you on track, basically. We'll bring the precinct to you. They'll go to the precinct number, keep you on track, and they can mark it off. Still compare silently. Don't read the names out loud. And they'll mark them off for you as you go. If you have questions, still just get my attention. They may be able to help you with it, but just get my attention and I can answer for sure.
okay,
Yes,
I feel the need to clarify something here. I don't want to hear any CIV, MIL, or OVR numbers
Yes.
because those are confidential.
Right.
Names are not. You can say names out loud. It is perfectly fine. So I'm sorry to have to
No, that's
clarify,
clarification.
but
Yes,
that's
sir.
fine.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Any
But
other
no,
questions?
but no numbers.
Yes. Any other questions before we get started?
Are we gonna leave the mics on? Have you done this before?
Y'all can turn those off.
Yeah,
There's no
okay.
need.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to start passing out as we go. Just let me know if you have any questions.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm going to give you all our pending. So remember, these are the special cases where they may not have sealed the inner envelope and there's a sticker, or they said their ID is inside it. Correct. And so you can just do your normal approval and check off when she approves. This list is a little bit different. All right. There's our two military ballots. I'll start y'all on. There's only two. Big stack of overseas ballots for you, Jake. Yes. Okay, so that was after you already opened it.
I haven't, well, yeah, I've unsealed it.
Okay, because they didn't seal it. So we haven't looked at that yet. Okay, if you want to lay it here out of the way and I'll look and make sure, but we may have to disapprove that since they didn't print the name. Yes, I'll leave this with it. Yeah. Just leave all three together. Here's the list, starting off with 1.1 and 2.1 as well. And another reminder, as you go through precincts, unless you have overseas or military, just with the civilian, crisscross the precincts as you're done. Yep. All right, here you go. And starting you off with 3.1, Courtney. These are just the ones they don't have to see.
Ruth Hutchinson.
What, like this here?
They were at 20. so we can do business now or no? All right. Ron and I have a question about one. I understand that from a memo, it allows us to be cured. This is a situation where we had a voter that did not sign. The voter but it was notarized. I thought a notary meant that you signed something, that you've witnessed a signature. There is no signature on this. They did cure it. So we do have a signature from the voter. So we are making a leap here that there was some witness on this when, and the memo says that it can be curable when there's not a signature. I get that part.
Mhm.
This just feels different to me because there's no witnesses. You're looking for a notary to do their job.
Right. And it'd be the
so-
same situation with two witnesses as well. So we do take a cure if it's two
That's
witnesses
a good
are
point.
there, and then there's no signature, we do take that cure.
Yeah, because we
That's a
had,
good
we
point.
had, we had two
Got it.
here that, well, yeah,
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
maybe send a note to the notary.
I was gonna say the notary should know what they were.
Right.
Yeah. Don't use this notary,
I can
y'all.
understand witnesses,
Thank you.
because they're
Oh,
just friends.
Aaron, I'm not sure if I did
I'll
sign.
sign it for you, but a notary, they should know their job.
Check it out.
Yes, sir, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. So my team's gonna finish.
No,
No,
you
you
sign all
don't
of
need to, because we're gonna do a new report, because we had one that we didn't approve, and then everyone can sign it. If you want to sign the one you're working on, I can keep it for the record, but you don't need to. It's up to you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You have a notary. Well, you don't.
Yes, ma'am.
Didn't watch her sign.
Here's
I
ours
will
too,
look at what
Aaron,
I'm
if you
saying.
need
So I
it.
guess it's really necessary. They should.
Then, oh, do you want to be a notary?
Last one.
I'd be a notary.
That's the one that was missing from.
We just get a little punchy around here about this time. Wait till this time tomorrow.
Right.
You'll be waiting for ballots.
Well, we have another meeting today.
Okay, so we finished our initial review. Our team is scanning now. I'm gonna go get a new report for the board to sign. However, for our assistants, thank you so much. You made the process go much faster. Thank you for being here. So Mary Lou, Christiana, and Ron, y'all are good to go. And then Terry and Greg, y'all are gonna stick with us in case we need duplication.
Yes, ma'am. Table. Thanks, Ron.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay. He's a nice.
If y'all wanna sign out on your time. Thanks again, guys.
I'll bet he's got great stories.
Oh my gosh. Don't go to that notary.
Really?
Oh, you got a nail? What happened?
Glasses?
Oh.
Oh, no.
I have our new civilian list here with 274 ballots. I want to pass around the sign.
74. The fourth one was,
Due to the empty envelope that we.
Yeah, there was no
had to
ballot.
drop One CIP.
I mean, if you have a ballot, then that ballot goes to the machine, whether there's anything on it
Yeah,
or not.
right.
So if you don't have a ballot,
Sign our military and overseas. I don't think we grabbed all the signatures on those. That's the overseas. And that's the military. And our duplication panel over here is about to duplicate. How many ballots do we have, Joyce? We have 4 ballots we're duplicating.
Okay, all right. We have it.
Christiana was going to set up a poll. She's looking, so is he.
I figured he was.
Yeah.
This is some dedicated folks.
Yeah, that's how you end up at the.
Certificate real quick. The oath first.
We do upstairs. I could bring that.
Ready to give the certification?
Did you hear all of the calls? Did you see all of the marks? Are you satisfied with the duplication? Do you have any questions or concerns regarding any duplicated ballots? Thank you.
We're gonna finish up scanning and then I'll bring out the ballots for everyone to sign the labels.
Do you have crayons or just pencils? Oh, I don't want to color with highlighters. Oh.
All right, we have our original absentees that were duplicated. The total is 34. All right, next, we have our absentee results with USB included. That's what we have next here, our scanned absentee ballots. These are 2 poly bags. And you'll see the totals 302. And it's 1 of 2 and 2 of 2.
From another county absentee.
Mhm. But not, that was just for that.
Probably just for that. Just for that time. That was special.
Mhm.
All right, and if the board would like to officially approve the ballots, the 302. Yes, ma'am. No, it's perfectly fine.
Madam Chair? Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion for the board to approve 274 civilian ballots, 26 overseas ballots, and 2 military ballots totaling 302 that were just presented to us by staff. 302.
Thank you, Jake.
You're welcome.
All in favor of
I'll second
approving-
that emotion.
Thank you. All in favor of approving the ballots as presented, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
The ballots are approved.
All right, that finishes our absentee ballot review for now.
Yeah, for now.
But I'll have a few more, not as many, for you guys at 5:30.
Yeah.
On your agenda, it says the next meeting, but it's.
Okay, he's got one of those
And
big
the
black
next
things in there.
meeting will be
That's
today
called
at 5:30.
GAGE.
And this meeting is adjourned.
And I never knew.
3:48.